Alright, what is up everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you. This one's going to be a little bit in advance, but this is probably the biggest match that WWE is going to be having coming up in the next week. Ronda Rousey going to be making her WWE Monday Night Raw debut, coming out and actually having a match against Alicia Fox. A lot of stuff is built into this match, basically more than what happened on Monday Night Raw, with basically Alicia Fox being in Natalia in a singles match and embarrassing her on Monday Night Raw, basically setting up the Ronda Rousey match. But going back to WrestleMania weekend, it is not really known if Alicia Fox was just at WrestleMania to make an appearance at Access, or if she was actually going to be a part of the Divas Battle Royal that went down at WrestleMania 34. But she got into a little bit of a face-to-face with Ronda Rousey's husband, where basically they got into a little bit of a hotel brawl, almost you can say, where it looked like Alicia Fox had been a little bit overserved, and for one reason or another, she thought that Ronda Rousey's husband had been rude to her, and they got into a little bit of thing where Alicia Fox was told not to show up to the building for WrestleMania, and then she was held off of Monday Night Raw for about another month before she came back and made her return. And so Alicia Fox, being the one who's picked to be Ronda Rousey's opponent on Monday Night Raw in her first match, has a little bit of a drama built up into it. Honestly, when it comes down to it, even though I love her, if not for Dana Brooke, I probably think that Alicia Fox is probably the lowest ranking diva on the Monday Night Raw roster. So it's almost like when Paige won the Divas Championship at WrestleMania 30, and then all of a sudden, she was coming out there and she was having championship matches at the pay-per-view where she was taking on Alicia Fox, she was taking on Tamina. She had another match against somebody else that was really low on the thing. I can't remember who it was, but she was just sort of having to work her way up the roster, even though she was the champion, which was a little bit weird. Like, it was almost like she was climbing up the contenders to get to the better contenders. But you almost think that on a pay-per-view, you'd be having the best matches that you possibly could have. But I think they were trying to emphasize an NXT talent coming into the company. Ronda Rousey, honestly, in my opinion, should be grabbing that that arm and just basically breaking Alicia's arm in a matter of seconds. I think that to capitalize on Ronda Rousey, you need to have Alicia Fox tapping out in this match in less than 30 seconds. Maybe have them come to the ring, basically get in the ring, go to the center, and maybe have a little bit of a square down where Alicia Fox tries to basically shove Ronda Rousey, and then Rousey just grabs that arm bar and just makes her cry to her grandma, because I think that's the best case scenario, setting up setting up Alexa Bliss and Ronda Rousey at SummerSlam. That's the big match that people are wanting to see. Nobody wants to see Ronda Rousey selling for Alicia Fox. Just get it over with in a hurry and make people realize who the main event is going to be.